Well, I like the way, we followed the game plan in the beginning. We thought they'd be tired, and if we attacked them early and got them down, they might not have the strength to come back. And I don't know if that was the reason, but it worked well.
Was it the kind of dominant performance you looked at Alex number 2 with Alex number 1 out?
Yeah, he was well rested. He should have a lot of energy.
Your first periods have been great all year. You had another one like that tonight, and then early in the second they had that shift where they get the power play. Was Brad's goal kind of the tipping point?
I think it was, and we were worried that the second period we thought, okay, they're going to put a push on, and this is, excuse me, where we have to push back, and if we could win the second period, we thought that, we'd win the game.
Whenever a normal 4-0 game in the third period, you're probably rolling 4 lines and trying to get the third and fourth line guys out there more. But when that happens, when something crazy like that happens, does it make you more willing to let them try to go score more goals?
Yeah, well, that's what normally I wouldn't have put those guys back out on the power play, but and I would have rolled them, just like you said. But when they're going to be stupid, and I don't even know if the guy just left the bench, if anybody came off, and to attack Alex it's almost what the game's come to is you get a good hit, and not a hard hit, and you take exception to a hit. Hockey used to be, you hit a guy hard, and that's what it's all about. Now you hit a guy hard, and you think you have to retaliate on that, and it's stupid. It was a dumb thing, and he took their team totally out of a chance to win the game.
Simeon Varlamov, 2 late goals, but otherwise it was pretty good.
Yeah, both goals. Shouldn't have happened. The second one was tipped, and you could see it was tipped halfway through, and he didn't see it. I thought it was a stick, but I think it was a little too high for a skate. But the first one was, we made a mistake on it, and we ended up costing us. And it was too bad because Brad's just had a great chance to get one, and they come down, which so often happens, and they scored a goal.
You predicted the other day that once Nicholas got a goal or an assist or a couple of points in a game, he'd be on a roll. He's clearly on a roll now.
Well, he's a great player, and you can't keep great players down forever. And he went through a little slump. Look at Alex, went 10 games without a goal last year and still ended up with 56 or something like that. So they eventually come back, and the cream comes to the top. And Nicky's a great player, and you knew it was going to happen.
Bruce, to be 5-1-1 without Ovechkin in the lineup, do you really see these other guys really starting to say, "Here's my chance"?
Well, I would hope. There's 23 minutes of ice time that somebody's, that normally eats up, and part of it is going to be yours. So, and I think it just shows the overall depth of the club. Quite frankly, we haven't played with a full lineup yet this year, and you still got Alex and Knuble and Tom Poti, arguably our best defensive defenseman out, and Mo, who's in the top 4. So. We've played a lot of stretches, and it's good to see that we've got the ability as an organization, whether we're calling up from Hershey or just guys that haven't played that much, can step in and do a really good job.
Bruce, you're perfect in the division this year so far. Can you just address that a little bit? The fact that you played so well within.
Well, we know they're important games, and we've gotten, some breaks and meeting teams at the right time. But, we take divisional games really seriously. And we know they're all 4-point games, and every other game is a 2-point game, but a divisional game is a 4-point game. And so to us it means a little bit more.